Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rockvale. We're out at the launch pad, kids, and it is game 10. We appreciate you joining us tonight. This game is sponsored by John Jones Real Estate, and it should be a real special night. We got Judy the Beauty on the camera tonight, and our guest color tonight is Slammin' Sam Montgomery. Normally does soccer, but we've got him in here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Sam, are you there?
I am here, and I'm got a hot score for you with Alcoa up 42 to nothing, with 9:35 left in the second quarter.
42 to nothing. Alcoa beating Austin East, the Hurricanes, and that's a big game. We also got John Hester. He'll be texting me. He'll be live down there watching that Helena game, and that's going to be a big one, kids. He'll be bringing us all that action. We've got several other games going on. We've got that Stewart's Creek game, kids. That's going on down at the other end of the county, and that's going to be at the northwest part. That's over at the creek, and they are hosting Riverdale. And then over at Siegel, the Blackman Blaze is heading over to play the Siegel Stars. Let's see, Kit Hartsfield should be playing Forest. I think that is a game going on tonight for him. And this game in front of us, which is the Rockvale Rockets hosting the Oakland Patriots. One of the things you're going to see tonight is Kevin Creasy's broke out the charcoal black uniforms for the Oakland Patriots. Someone said they were supposed to be black, but presenting a charcoal look, but look rather good, and we'll get to see them tonight, Sam.
Yes, and I'm anxious to see them in person. They've been very impressive all season.
Yes, and everybody's pretty much straight up on this about Oakland. I mean, all the coaches, they know that Kevin Creasy's got one of those teams. They beat Lipscomb Academy. They beat CPA. They beat everybody in the region so far, and now this is the only opponent left on their schedule. The Rockvale Rockets, on the other hand, they fell a little short last Friday night, and that's when they went over to Coffee County, kids, over to Manchester, came up on the short end of the stick. And when I talked to Rick Rice on the inside the headset, wasn't ready. Kind of got the big head. And, Sam, you're not going to get the big head tonight because on one side of the field, they got Isaiah Horton, and then they got Jordan James, and they got Antonio Patterson. If you all just look right here, we'll get our pick for the night. And now we'll get that up, our team. And we'll get ready to go out here at the launch pad. Got a score for me?
I do, actually. The Morristown East is leading the William Blount Governors 18 to nothing in the first quarter.
Well, that's we're all kind of hunkered in here and underneath the tent tonight, and looking forward to seeing some Region 4 6A football.
It's really cooling down, Stork. I'd say in the last 15 minutes it's really dropped quite significantly.
That's the reason why we've got the heater going, Sam. we're not gonna be without. I mean, I've got the heater going. Tonight, the guy that'll wear the white hat, that's going to be Dan Payne. He's going to be the man that'll make all the final decisions. We'll follow his lead. And I'm just looking forward to, like you, Sam, I'm looking forward to seeing both teams. We've seen a couple of Rockvale games and had some good luck out here, and we hope we know only one will come away a win in the presentation colors as we get ready for the national anthem. We'll tune in.
At this time, please stand and address the flag for our national anthem, performed by the Rockvale High School Band. Veterans who are covered with salute, all others remove your chest to place the right hand over your heart.
All right, back here live at Rockvale. Like I was saying before, Dan Payne's going to wear the white hat tonight. He'll make all final decisions. Presentation of colors now making their way off the field. As we get ready to go, kids, are going to go real fast. Judy and I have rambled around the country. We've gotten to go down to Helena. Saw some Alabama football. We've been over Blackman. We saw some Blaze football. We've been over at Riverdale. We've seen some Warrior football. And now we're out here at Rockvale. We did get a chance to go over to Ray Hughes Stadium. Got to see the Patriots and the Blackman Blaze. But tonight, it's going to be the Rockets and the Patriots. Kids, next week will be the first round of the playoffs. Only 4 can go. Right now, Stewart's Creek holds the 4th seed. Rockvale holds that 3rd seed. Riverdale holds the 2nd seed. Oakland holds the 1st seed. Okay, so Oakland will host and Riverdale will host. Rockvale's going to get on the road. They're going to go over to Shelbyville and have to play them. And then if they win, then they'll come back and play probably Oakland. More than likely, Riverdale will win if everything goes right. The big card and the untold story is going to be that Stewart's Creek game. They're going to have to go play Chuck Gentry and Lebanon, and that's going to be a good game. You got something for me, Sam?
Yes, I do actually. Heritage is down 25-0 to Halls with 5:41 left in the second quarter.
Okay. Judy the Beauty's going to be operating the camera tonight. We can't thank you enough for joining us on Stork Vision. The principal here at Rockvale is Steve Luker, the director of schools of Rutherford County. That's Bill Spurlock, the man that wears white hats, Dan Payne. Lady on the camera, that's Judy the Beauty. The color guy tonight is Sam Montgomery. My name's Stork Montgomery. I own this contraption as we get ready to go to work here at Rockvale.
Stork, how much you think the passing game will be affected by the wet footballs?
You know, it's not raining right now, and as long as you keep a dry football and you cover it up, I think you'll be okay. The minute it gets wet, Sam, it could become a recipe for disasters. Anthony Fiorella, who is not here tonight and is going to get married tomorrow, and we will be heading to that wedding, Judy the Beauty and I. And so lots of good fun tonight here on Stork Vision. And more than likely, we're going to try to talk to Matt Gillespie about maybe doing an NFHS broadcast next week. We'll have to speak with him about that. He's the man in charge and our contact at TSSAA. Like we said before, just a great, fantastic night out here. Johnny and Wanda should be blowing your doors out, and I hope I'm bringing you the feed, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight as he's done a really good job so far, about 55, 56 wins. Nobody in the county's beat him, so now he just needs to get out of this one. We got 48 minutes of football in front of us and getting ready to go to work. The captains for the Rockvale Rockets tonight, let's start with that. Looks like they're going to go with number 2, Aiden Falcone, along with number 8, Bryce Harrell, number 1, Anthony Thipavong, and number 10, that'd be Jalen Murray. We do not have the captains yet for the Oakland Patriots. The band is here for Oakland. The band is here for the Rockvale Rockets, so we do have entertainment. And Kona Ice is here, so should be, if you do need a Kona Ice, head down into the end zone next to the concession stand. We're just waiting here now, and I'm not for sure what we're waiting on. Well, we're about 14 minutes away from kickoff, and I don't know when we'll start. Don't know. I mean, we've already done the national anthem. If we can go early, we might want to go early. Just waiting for Oakland to run through their banner across the way. And Judy's been panning back and forth, and you can see it. Looks like they're getting ready to come. I don't know. They're thinking about it. It's draping. Rockvale's not even in their position yet, so I don't know if they're waiting on Rockvale.
They're lined up down here waiting, but...
Well, they're not up there by the tunnel, ready to hit it.
Well, that's true.
Okay, here we go. Oakland's going to give me a little something. Judy's zooming in. Give me a little something there. We got number 58 for the Patriots, and that's going to be Devin Clevenger, along with number 24, and that's going to be Gordon Josiah Gordon, and also number 6 for the Patriots, and that's going to be Dylan King. So Dylan King not dressed tonight. And once again, Dan Payne will wear the white hat. We've not had a game with Dan yet, but we're fixing to have one with him. We've had Tony Lee a bunch of times, but there's Dan Payne. Judy's getting a close-up of him. And there's Apollo. Apollo made it out. And Judy, you see Apollo? He's there on the sideline. He's making his way toward the coin toss crew. And there he is. Apollo, the Rockvale Rocket. A little moist down there. As you can see, the moisture built up down there, as Rockvale does not have one of those pads as you see at Oakland and some of the other places that protects the ground. It's just, natural grass. Let it go. Don't have all the things that other schools have. Only been here 3 years, but they're going to the playoffs. That's all that matters.
What do we think we're waiting on there, Stuart?
I don't know. Dan's in control. It's his call. We're just waiting. It's 10 minutes for kickoff, Sam.
It's like 6 on the clock.
I don't know. If we could go early, I'm ready to go. I've got the rosters, and we're ready to roll. Beautiful night
Probably
here.
a good time to talk about your sponsor.
Yes, our sponsor tonight, John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, you're selling a home, or building a home, it all starts with John. MurfreesboroHomesOnline.com. Rockets now getting in position. Apollo making his way out on the field. Beautiful night for football. In the words of Tom Nolan. As Judy and I was over there in 2009 for the Mud Bowl, and the rain was just coming down in sheets. Great game, though. We've seen a bunch of them here in Rutherford County, and we're fixing to see one here. I'm not for sure if there is a Patriot mascot, Judy. It's a great question. I don't know. We can ask Kevin if there's somebody over there that would play the Patriot, the lone Patriot. It would be a good-looking costume with kind of George Washington-looking feller, or Paul Revere. Paul Revere. Yeah, with a triangle hat. I agree. Let's talk to Kevin about that.
This almost seems like a Mexican standoff.
Well, we're waiting. And who knows what for.
TV timeout?
No, it ain't us. We're on the air. What are you talking about?
ESPN getting there. Gotta get their commercials in.
Oh, it's terrible when we do get TV. We've broadcasted right beside them and abused them as we wait on their borax ads to fly through the TV to pay for that broadcast.
Can't get enough of the borax.
Yeah, there's borax selling every minute. Pay for that stuff. Rick Rice, head coach of the Rockvale Rockets. He knows his next opponent's Shelbyville. He knows what he's going up against, and big thing about it is he just wants to, get out here and put up a good fight. It's kind of like Kid Hartsfield said, hey, we're playing football. Get your helmet if you want to play, and come on out and, let's get after it. But if not, stay here if you don't want to play and you don't want to get out there and fight ever down and be a football player. And of course Jimmy Maynard, he announced his retirement. 42 years, kids, and I'm going to miss Coach Maynard, man. I loved calling him every Wednesday and talking to him. Just a great, great coach, and a great, as Coach Rankin said, a great leader in students. And, just said that we've taught our kids failure. And I kind of agree with him that we're letting kids fail and tell them to accept it. And, he said it's been a long time since a kid's been told that, you can't go to the next grade, and so on and so forth. But I got a lot of respect for Coach Jimmy Maynard, and, that's kind of the way I grew up, Here we go. Let's get after it. Let's go. Hold up, Sam. Making our way out to the midfield mark, and tonight the guy that wears the white hat is Dan Payne. John Jones Real Estate is our sponsor as we get ready for Game 10, and it's week 11 here in the state of Tennessee. Judy will zoom in, and we'll get that chatter on Dan and on the kids and see what happens. As we said before, appreciate everybody joining us tonight, and we hope to be doing a few playoffs games. We have not spoken to John, but John's always been pretty consistent, kids. He don't give up on you. He'll probably have the broadcast. All he's got to do is just bump me and let me know, and that it's taken care of. And that'll be probably round 2. Round 3, we'll blow up the airwaves. We just got to wait it to worm its way out and work its way through the snake. Talking to Dylan King, talking to the Rockets. Rockets look like they're going to win the toss, kids. He's talking to them now. Dan Payne, getting them all lined up. They're not for sure which way they want to go. Okay, here we go. So Rockets going to roll toward the scoreboard, and the Rockets have won the toss. Well, who was going to receive and who's – all right, now we got it. Little musical chairs. Oh, they deferred to the second half. They've won the toss, and Oakland's going to get the ball first, kids. We're ready to go to work here at Rockvale. Well, it's about 54 degrees, and there comes Oakland Patriots. Our sponsor tonight, once again, John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. It all starts with him, MurfreesboroHomesOnline.com. As the Rocket captains get into position, and they'll come through their tunnel. I notice Apollo don't get out there and lead them, but here comes that RHS flags, and here they come. Rocket ball, y'all. Here comes the Rockets. And kids, we're under a waning crescent moon tonight, as I always like to say, so we'll work under the waning crescent. In Rutherford County, the director of schools is Bill Spurlock. The principal here is Steve Luker. The head coach of the Rockvale Rockets is Rick Rice. The head coach of the Oakland Patriots is Kevin Creasy.
And what a year that the Rockets have had this year. Really impressed with the job Rick Rice has done this year, Stuart.
Of course, Rockets are 8-2. They've taken a loss from Riverdale and Coffee County.
I do got a score for you. Science Hills leading Dobbins Bennett 14-0 in the second quarter. A little surprised by that score.
I am too. And you're going to have to move forward. You're going to be right into my screen. There you go. Staying still. Love you like a brother, but you're going to have to work with me. I'll move it to over here. Let's see if we can get it in a little better position and not blow the broadcast up. As we get ready to go, Rockets are going to kick off. Eben Brazier is the kicker for the Rockvale Rockets. He'll wear number 99. Of course, usually back deep for the Patriots is usually Eric Taylor, Isaiah Horton. Let's see. Judy, go back to the back and let me see who's back there. Okay, it's going to be number 5, and who did I mention? That's going to be Eric Taylor. On the other side of the ball, that's the Miami commitment. That looks like it's Isaiah Horton, number 7.
Stork, I got a score that apparently Berea is leading Jellicoe 7-0 in the second quarter.
Berea traveled to Jellicoe, Sam. Here we go, kids. It's time for Region 4 6A football in the state of Tennessee, and we're off and running. Week 11, game 10, and that ball's going to roll out of bounds. They're going to start it at the 35, Sam.
That was very smart to let that ball go right out of bounds for the penalty.
Yeah. So we'll just wait right here to get it into position.
Stork, it seems like Oakland's gotten off to slow starts this year.
Second half team. I'll see what they do tonight.
And we'll be interested to see if they try to get off to a much quicker start tonight.
Well, they're going to send Isaiah Horton up there to the top. It's the first thing they're going to do, Sam. And they're going to work with Cade Hewitt as the quarterback. He'll probably do a running play here on the first one, but let's see what they do and get after it. They give it off to Patterson. He's going to run on the left side. Patterson, he's got about 8, 9. Now he's got a first down, Sam, quickly, and he works up to the 45.
Great run.
I mean, it was just that quick. Number 16 was there to stop him, Sam, and that's Query, Jerry Query.
It was really good blocking. He had a good lane, and he just ran it right up the side.
2nd and 2, a big 8-yard pickup for Patterson as he moves the ball. And now they got Jordan James back there, Sam. He's on the left side. Hewitt going to work right up underneath the quarterback. That was a running play. Clock will continue to work. Jordan James got the ball, kids. Bust up the middle. He's got 6 good yards and still plowing as he moves the ball almost to the midfield mark.
I notice they're trying to take the ball out of his hands, and that's really not going to work. They're going to have to tackle him.
Chain gang moves. Boxman resets. 11:46 left to go in the first. We're scoreless. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Hewitt is going to work from a shotgun, kids. And we got Isaiah Horton at the top of the screen. Hewitt looking, lets it go, looking for Horton. Oh, it was almost there.
That was really good defense.
It was. 2nd down.
I like the throw, though. Only he could have caught that.
That's right. Well, 2nd and 10 now for the Patriots. Clock stops here in the first quarter. 11:25 on the 2nd and 10 as the ball's marked just almost at the 49-yard line of the Rockvale Rockets. Okay, here we go. Hewitt out of a shotgun, kids. Let's see what he does on a 2nd and 10. Gave it to Jordan James. Now Patterson's got it on the left side, kids. Boys, he's going to go in and score. That's Antonio Patterson. Touchdown, Patterson. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was a double handoff. I don't think I've seen that before.
Double
Is that
handoff.
a new play?
Double handoff. Gave it to Jordan James. Jordan James gave it back to Patterson, and then he just went on that left side and went right into the end zone. Little 49-yard run, Sam. So Patterson got 10 on the first run, 49 on that one. He's got 59 yards. PAT attempt in order. Avery Rogers set to kick the PAT. Michael Foglia going to hold. So Foglia gets it down. Rogers pops it.
Nice.
That'll make it 7-0 out here at the launch pad with 11:15 left to go in the first quarter.
Very impressive series. They didn't mess around tonight, Stork. That looked really good.
Yeah, Rockvale going to have to answer quick, Sam, or this game could spin out of control.
I agree. I got a Heritage score for you. They're now at the half, and they're down 38-0 to the Hall's Red Devils.
Judy the Beauty just operating that camera. We should be blowing your doors out underneath a waning crescent moon. My sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, selling a home, or building a home, it all starts with John. Well, Rockets are going to have to do something, Sam, here. And Rick Rice, I mean, he ain't going to back down. He's going to try to do something and get it going. And Rogers going to put the ball on the tee. And it looks like a good group of Oakland fans came out, Sam, across the way. I see some tents set up and more than family and friends.
Farragut and Barrington are at the half, Stork, and they're tied at 7.
Those scores are coming in out of East Tennessee. That Alcoa score is what's impressive, Sam. That thing can get it way out of control between Austin East. Rogers lets it go. Going to be fielded at about the 3. Now works up to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. About at the 22. Ball got out on the ground.
He may have been down first, but there was definitely a loose
they're
ball.
going to say he's down. Dan Payne and them are making sure that Rockets are going to get the ball for a little bit.
I only think they need one ball out there, Stork. Throwing 3 at the ref is not a good idea. Good grief.
So they're going to probably go with, Sam, they're probably going to run with Brennan Mayhew, number 3, as the quarterback, and that's who they got. Mayhew will run the offense for the Rockets. Young quarterback can sling it around, and he's going to hand it off on the first one. Going to get about 5 yards, and they're going to work with number 35, And that's Robert Daniel, and he's ran the ball for him several times and does a real good job as he picks up 6 yards, and it's going to be second down. Let's call it 2nd and 4. You don't really need to get in a big hurry, Sam. Just take your time. I mean, you need to play Jimmy Maynard ball. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Well, Oakland can't score if they don't have the ball.
That's right. Keep it away from them. That's what you want to do if you're Rockvale. Brendan Mayhew reaches up underneath the center. I'm going to hand off again. Ooh, Oakland just wrapped him up quickly. And that was number 21, Ethan McLaurin, the wrestler. Just swallowed him, Sam.
He got back there very fast, Stork.
Well, now Rockville faced with a 3rd down situation, and they need to get a 1st down. Don't need to get impatient, but just need to try to get 5-6 yards. So Mayhew going to switch to a shotgun. So you can almost sense he's going to pass it. Got one to the top and one to the bottom. Mayhew. He's going to give it to Robert Daniel. Robert Daniel's going to get just wrapped up, Sam.
Oh,
Robert Daniel,
I think the ball got loose.
The ball got loose. Now Oakland's got it. Number 18 picks it up. And that says it's Kyler Creasy. I do not think it's Kyler Creasy. It's number 18. Actually, it's number 13. I think that's Max Levinsky. That's who it was, Max Levinsky, number 19.
That was a tough turnover with 9:53 left in the first, Stork.
That can't be Max Levinsky.
12?
No. I'm not for sure, but let's get back to the game. Hewitt pitches this side. Here he comes, and that's Antonio Patterson still on his feet. Boogie just did a stiff arm, Sam. He's going in the end zone. Touchdown, Antonio Boogie Patterson. Touchdown, Oakland.
Oh, Stork, this is a runaway train.
Oh yeah, it's a bad recipe. They've already got 13 points. Fix it to make it 14. And Boogie looks like he's coming out of the game. Take a break, Boogie. Be looking for that score out of, I'm waiting for John Hester. Give me something. He'll be coming with that Mobile score for Helena, and he'll be keeping us going with that.
Yeah, a lot of
Rogers.
A lot of them's just gotten underway.
Kids that quick. It's 14-0 with 9:42 left to go here in the first out at the launch pad. They haven't put it up yet, but it just happened that there it is. 14-0, 9:42 left to go in the first under a waning crescent. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, you're selling a home, it all starts with John. Johnny and Wanda should be blowing your doors out. Boy, he's done good so far. He's got 14 points as we're out here at the launch pad at Rockvale. Hopefully everything is going all right with the broadcast. We have no idea. All we know is we're just sitting underneath the tent and just talking to you. We got Judy the Beauty on the camera and got Sam running you some scores, and we're getting you a broadcast in. Is what we're doing in Week 11, Game 10 here in Rutherford County. Director of Schools, Bill Spurlock. Principal out here at Rockvale, that's Steve Luker.
Stork, I got Fayetteville's leading Eagleville 6-0 in the first quarter.
There you go. There's Eagleville, another Rutherford County team. Rogers, let's go.
Nice kick.
Well, he got it at the 1.
He's
and
down.
They're going to say you're going to work from the 20, and I think that's going to be a better solution than him trying to run it out. Oh, no.
No, he's at the 1, Stork.
Oh, this is a recipe for disaster. With the defense of Oakland,
I'm not really sure why he tried to field that, to be honest.
They just
You're
let
at
it
the
go.
1, you
Let
should
it
just
go.
let that
go through the end zone and start at the 20.
And I'm sure they'll talk to him about that.
Rick Rice
future
will
kicks.
have a small meeting with him and make sure we don't do that. Can't do that in the playoffs, Sam.
No,
look at what
you
it
can't.
do to look at what it do to you in the playoffs. I mean, and you use this game to get it cleaned up.
Yeah.
Get it cleaned up. All righty, Mayhew going to work right out of his own end zone. He's going to hand it off right side, and they got him, and it's safety. It's over with. Safety.
I'm not sure, Stork. They're talking about it.
Well, it's going to be close, Sam.
I think they're putting it at the 2.
Okay. At the 2. Oakland trying to stop it. I mean, Sam, it looked like, he was still on his feet. I mean, I know they're going to get forward progression here, but
I think he did get across the line when he got forward progression. I think so, but
it's close.
It was very close. You're playing Russian roulette right here.
All right, Mayhew, he's going to operate up underneath the center. Very fragile. Going to try to get it across the line. Here comes Robert Daniel. Robert Daniel.
Going
he's going to go long. They're throwing it. Oh, and it's picked
Oh.
off. Isaiah Horton's got the kids, and he's running the other way. Looking for some blockers. He gets up. Horton runs out of bounds.
And Stork, to me, the idea would have been better, would have been a good, 15-yard pass near the sideline. You know, I like the idea of the play-action fake, but I didn't like the going for the bomb.
Well, he runs it back up to about the 7-yard line.
Because
Let's
now
wait.
you put your defense,
No, is it going to be
behind
at the 10? No, it's going to be at the 7, about the 7, 8-yard line. First and 10, first and goal, Oakland from the red zone on an Isaiah Horton pickoff. And kids, it's 8:45, 14-0, Patriots. Here we go. Cade Hewitt going to let.
Oh, gosh.
And that's Jordan James, kids. Touchdown, Jordan James. They called him Momo. Touchdown, Oakland.
Wow.
It didn't take long. They've ran about 4, 5, 6 plays. Jordan James has scored. Antonio Patterson scored twice. Isaiah Horton's got an interception. And it's 8:40 left to go in the first quarter. We've seen a lot of highlights out of Oakland. And now Foglia to hold and Rogers to kick.
Stork, I got a Blackman-Siegel score.
Go ahead, give that.
Blackman's up 8-0 in the first quarter.
They're over there playing in the mud is what they're doing. So Blackman went for 2, Sam, over there. 8:40 left, and now they're going to click it up. It's 21-0. Director of Schools is Bill Spurlock. Principal Steve Luker. My sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Appreciate you joining us on Stork Vision, and it's moving pretty quick here on Game 10, Week 11. And it just only means we'll be putting equipment up quick and be headed out to Jonathan's for our post-game celebration.
You know, I always look forward to going there.
Everybody looks forward to going to Jonathan's, Sam. It's a tradition. We've been doing it for a long time. The food is great. The fellowship is good. And we always see a lot of our football friends later on tonight for post-game celebration. Man, Oakland looks really good, Sam. You know, I don't know much more to say.
I think a lot of them's going to get a lot of rest early, and Creasy's going to play a lot of players.
Yeah, and then they'll host the 4th seed over at Ray Hughes Stadium next Friday night.
And I do have those brackets up on the website.
That's right, and you know, kids, tonight, the guy that invented the app, Stork Vision, it's out there in your Google Play Store and your Apple App Store. That's Sam Montgomery. He's on the air with us tonight. We appreciate him developing that app and getting it out there. All you got to do is download it. Anytime we get on the air, you'll be notified, and that way you can keep up with all the wild adventures we have with Stork Vision. Right now, it's 1st and 10 for Rockvale, and they need to do something very quickly, Sam. Don't need to turn the ball over.
No.
Need to try to get a score in and get something going.
Just methodically try to work your way down the field.
And play keep away from Oakland.
Yes.
Mayhew will be the quarterback. One to the top, one to the bottom. Old-fashioned I formation. Going to run. Here we go. Fakes a handoff. Rolling this way. Mayhew catching the heat. He's
he got
murdered.
really hit.
Boy, 21 got back there, and you know who that is. That's McLaurin, the wrestler, Ethan McLaurin.
I've got an update on the William Blunt. They're in the second quarter now, and Morristown is up 25-7.
That's Mo East. They're playing Mo East.
All right. Mo East, I'll keep that in mind.
That's just easier to say instead of Morristown. Just say Mo East.
And that Alcoa game, they're at the half, and Stork, they're at 56-0.
Boy, Gary is just suffering for points. I mean, Gary, he was worried about him. 56-0. Concerned. I don't know what to do, Stork. I'm going to get 2 yards, Sam. It's going to make it 3rd down. It's going to make about 3rd and 8.
Stork, I got I'm not big on all these abbreviations we have down here in Tennessee. But
is it the alphabet soup?
It is. It's NBA versus KC. Now, who's KC?
KC.
This is from the NBA Twitter feed, so I don't know who KC is. But it's 10-7 at the half, NBA. I'll go look that up in a minute, see who actually
see who
KC is.
NBA's playing. I'm stumped. Mayhew from a shotgun.
Knox County?
Knox County.
That's probably
Knox
right.
Catholic. Knox Catholic. NC. Knox Catholic.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Did you catch that?
No.
Oh.
It's 4th down. Knox Catholic, that's who it is.
Okay.
NC or KC, isn't it?
It's KC,
Yeah.
like the
Knox Catholic.
Royals.
Yep.
You know,
NBA Knox Catholic. And that's if it's KC, then they're at Knox Catholic. Your second team would be your away team.
That's right.
On a fourth down situation, now 4th and 8, and now they're going to have to punt, kids. And they bring number 11, Brannick Swain, out to punt. And need to get a good punt off.
Cecil Joyce is over at Smyrna, Stork, and they're leading 7-0.
21-0 here with 7:40 left to go in the first quarter, and it's not been good for Rockvale. They're punting.
Punt.
Swain gets it away. Not going to return it. Ball's going to squirt around
That's
about
a good
the 46-yard line.
They didn't get anything out. I mean, they didn't go anywhere. They kept the guy didn't field it and getting yards after the catch on that. I'm glad to see that.
Well, Kevin Creasy's still keeping some of the horses in. I see Antonio Boogie Patterson coming out. He can do damage. He's already scored 2 touchdowns. And now let's see. Okay, we're going to send number 4, Tasia Knox, up to the top of the screen. Okay, working. Hewitt lets it go. Looking for Horton. Wasn't there. Isaiah Horton, the Miami Hurricane commitment. Yeah, a little strong, a little rich. Isaiah Horton, the Miami Hurricane commitment. And the clock stops with 7:24 left to go in the first. Of course, their score here is 21-0 Patriots, and they got the ball. 2nd and 10.
Got a halftime score with Powell leading 38-0 over Lenoir City.
Lenoir City, boy, beautiful part of the country, kids, over there in Lenoir City. It's East Tennessee. Go try to price a home around Lenoir City, see what it costs you. Cade Hewitt running from a shotgun and getting strong left, kids. Ball on the ground. Hewitt picks it up, and boy, going to get murdered. Rockvale got to him, Sam. Just swallowed him.
That's got to give you some confidence, Stork.
It does. Number 2 for Rockvale got back there. Aiden Falcone got back there really quick and put a stop at just Cade Hewitt. All he could do was wrap it up quick. Now they're in a 3rd down situation, and 3rd and 11 for the Patriots. They're strong left, going to try to run that same play again. Hewitt, little screen pass. Antonio Patterson, Boogie's got it. Boogie going to get about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be 4th down, Sam.
That was really good defense. Glad to see that by the Rockets. That they'll get the ball back now, I would assume.
Nah, Kevin's going to go for it.
I don't know. So?
I don't know. Let's see what Kevin does. Yeah, they're going to go for it against the Rockets. So they send Cade Hewitt back out. So Kevin not letting up a bit. Here we go. I'm going to run a tight set, kids. Going to be strong this way. Got Horton and all them bunched up down this way. Just going to run it this way. Pass. Ooh, got it. 45-40, 35. You know who that is? That's Momo, Jordan James.
Really nice, well-designed play.
He's smooth, Sam. He doesn't get in a big hurry after he gets the ball. He's smooth. His cuts are clean. And now he's going to get a 1st down. Chain gang moves, boxman resets, and he gets it up to the 31-yard line of the Rockvale Rockets.
The Smyrna game's now tied with Overton at 7, Stork.
Someone said Overton did have some, and I guess they're showing it all to Smyrna. 6:13 left to go here in the first quarter, 21-0. Patterson with the run, and they're going to wrap him up. Rockvale snuffed that out quickly.
I like to see the fight in Rockville here, Stork. They seem to be
they're not
really
scared.
doing a good job of stopping that play.
Number 16, Query there on the stop for the Rockets. I'm gonna call his name out. He got up off the bottom. On a 2nd down situation in 2nd and 10. Appreciate you joining us on Stork Vision. Lady operating the camera, that's Judy the Beauty guy on color. That's Sam Montgomery. My name's Stork Montgomery, and I run this contraption. Hewitt from a shotgun. He's looking, completes it to Isaiah Horton. Horton's got it. Horton still on his feet and works up to the 25, Sam. He's tackled by number 2.
He lost his shoe.
That's Aiden Falcone.
Stork, Summit's leading Franklin 7-0 in the first quarter.
Summit will beat Franklin into the ground, Sam. There's no question.
CPA's up on Davidson 7-0 as well.
CPA will win tonight. There's no question.
Forest is up 7-0 on Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, Forest pretty good. Cade Hewitt going to operate tight and going right up the middle.
Oh, my.
And you know who that is? That's number 22. That's Puckett. C.J. Puckett.
The blocking on that is so impressive because you could have driven a semi through that hole, Stork. That was just well designed, quick hitter play, and he's gone into the backfield, and you just can't catch him.
Touchdown Puckett, touchdown Oakland Patriots, PAT attempt. Michael Foglion to hold, Avery Rogers to kick for the Patriots. We're still in the first, kids. It's 4:56, 21-0, but with the 6 points, it'll make it 27, and we're just looking to cap it off and make it 28. Just a second. And it's 28-0 with 4:56. What you got, Cowboy?
I got Helena is trailing 14-0 in the first quarter.
Okay.
According to ScoreStream.
There you go. Judy the Beauty doing a wonderful job, and I'd like to talk to you about my sponsor. His name's John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, selling a home, it all starts with John. Murfreesboro HomesOnline.com. Under a waning crescent, kids, we're having a ball out here at the launch pad, and it's been all Oakland, Sam.
It sure has. And I tell you what, the Oakland is so impressive, and they're really getting ready for tournament action. You can tell right now, Creasy's getting them ready to go.
Yeah, it takes, as Coach Rankin always says, if you plan on hanging around and playing 15 games, it's a lot of work to get there.
And really impressed with the Rockvale facilities in the school. It's the first time I've been here. Very nice.
Yeah, so as always, the director of schools here in Rutherford County, that's Bill Spurlock, the principal out here at Rockvale. That's Steve Luker. Appreciate Mr. Luker letting us come out and broadcast. Rogers set to kick out here at the launch pad. And hopefully we're blowing your doors out under a waxing crescent. Or waning crescent, excuse me. Under a waning crescent. And Starnes going to bring it out. Starnes still on his feet. He's not scared, kids.
Hard-earned.
Hard-earned yards. 41 was there on the stop for the Patriots.
East Nashville's up on Smith
Trey Johnson,
8-0, sorry.
Yeah, Trey Johnson, a sophomore. No big deal. Just want to get that kid's name in there. He made the stop. Now Rockvale, Sam, really needs to do something.
Smyrna's kicked a 39-yard field goal, according to Cecil Joyce, and they're up 10-7 over there at Overton, on Overton.
Mayhew going to operate from a shotgun. Rockvale needs to do something, kids. Hand off. That's Robert Daniels, and Robert Daniels not going to get a whole lot. It's going to be second down now, 2nd and 10.
Got a Grayson County score. They're at the end of the first against Hart County, and there's no score.
All right. Wrapped up by number 23, Franklin, Jarrell Franklin, Jr. for the Oakland Patriots. Now it's second down, 2nd and 9. Mayhew really needs to do something, kids. Really needs to get something going. Out of an I formation and one down here. And Kevin Creasy operating out of a 4-2-5 defense. It's just not there, Sam.
No.
Nope, it was a quarterback keeper. Mayhew tried to create something. Now he's in a 4th down situation. Definitely don't need to go for it. But the game's completely almost out of control as Patriots are on top 28-0 here in the first quarter. They've struck quick and they've put the hammer on the Rockets and put the rocket on the ground is what they've done.
Got DCA up.
That's Donaldson Christian Academy.
Let's see.
You're struggling, I can tell.
Nashville Christian 7-0 according to Tom Krager.
Tom needs to be at that game. That's exactly – all right, Mayhew going to do it on a 4th down, but he didn't get nothing. That's turned over on downs. And the guy there – wow.
I thought that was 3rd down.
Third down, it was. Sorry. Wow, and the guy there on the stop was number 33, Nathan Hepburn. I mean, he right after he caught it, now it's on a 4th down situation. Now Rick Rice going to punt on a 4th and 12. Just want to get it away. Clock continuing to work. 2:50 left to go in the first. Oakland's on top, 28-0. We're operating without that scoreboard clock. We're sorry. I'll try to keep it running to you. And they get it away. That's Swain on the punt and fielded. Oh, and they got Eric Taylor,
Nice
and they got him
job.
down.
Really
Boy,
good
number
job.
51 got in there, kids, and that was Brady Owen.
Well done.
Yep.
They're at the end of the first on that Helena game, Stork, and it's still 14-0, but that's the end of the first quarter.
Also, Bryce Harrell, number 8.
Number 45, Rockvale.
Pitch. That's Jordan James on the left side, kids.
Oh,
Still on his feet, got about 6 yards.
Yeah, he spun there, and it looked like he was going to go down, but he did a good job of sticking his hand down and just continuing on for a couple more yards.
That's the reason why he's going to Georgia, kids. Jordan James, he's committed to Georgia, played for the Bulldogs, and he's put on a show all season. One of Kevin Creasy's weapons, and Isaiah Horton rolls to the top of the screen. He's another one. Cade Hewitt operates up underneath the center. Fake it to Boogie Patterson. Hewitt's got it. Hewitt's going down, kids. Rockets have wrapped him up.
Well done by the Rockets. They were back there quick, Stork.
2 was back there. That's Aiden Falcone along with 8, Bryce Harrell.
I don't know if that was a blitz or not, but they were in the backfield very fast. There wasn't really anywhere to turn.
Well, it's 3rd down now, 3rd and 9, and the ball's marked just at the 46-yard line. And we appreciate you joining us on the broadcast as we're out here at the launch pad. They send Isaiah Horton to the top of the screen, and that's Cade Hewitt. He's going to operate right up underneath the center, and he does a 2-3-step drop. He's looking for Isaiah Horton, and he's got him. Beautiful
nice.
pass, and he just steps out of bounds, and chain gang will move. Box man will reset as Isaiah Horton, the Miami Hurricane commitment, keeps the drive alive for the Oakland Patriots. Hewitt just got it there, and all Isaiah Horton had to do was catch it. Ball's on the 27-yard line. They'll stretch them tight 10 yards, and we'll go back to work here at the launch pad. They send Isaiah Horton to the top. Still got Jordan James in the game, and he's going to get work up on the line. Hewitt, 2-step drop. Now Hewitt's just going to run it on a Wildcat, dragging kids with him. Number 6 was there, Amani Ford.
And honestly, he got more than I thought he should have gotten out of it. You know, he got a couple extra yards that he really shouldn't have got.
Running play, it'll be 2nd and 5, and that clock will continue to work here in the first. And we're under a minute with 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and your score is 28-0. It's all Patriots.
I got an Innsworth score for you in a minute,
Hold
Stork.
tight. Cade Hewitt's in a shotgun right now. Let's see what happens. Hewitt, pitch, working this way. And that was Momo, but Momo didn't get much, and he goes out of bounds, and he'll stop the clock with about 33 ticks left to go here in the first quarter. Go ahead with that score.
With 1:26 left in the first quarter, it's Innsworth up 14-0 on Briarcrest.
Yeah, Innsworth kids, that's Senator Bill Frist built that school with just a change off the coffee table. Beautiful school. If you don't know all the history on that, he wanted his granddaughters to go to MBA. They would not allow it. Senator Bill Frist built his own school. It's called Innsworth here in Nashville. It's a beautiful campus. And that told who was who. Cade Hewitt now hands off to Momo. That's Jordan James, kids. Jordan James on his feet.
Good job, because it looked like he had nothing but pay dirt there. Nice job by the tackle.
Yep. Robert Daniels, who the one that foot tackled him, or Jordan James, Momo would have been right on into the end zone. They're going to mark it just at the 6.5, almost the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. What you got, Sam?
Tom Krager says that we're at the end of the first quarter, and DCA's up 7-0 on Nashville Christian.
And we're going to get out of the first, kids. We played 12 minutes of football out here at Rockvale, and your score is 28-0. All Patriots. As we get ready to talk about my sponsor, that's John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, you're selling a home. All starts with MurfreesboroHomesOnline.com. Now it's time, Sam, to switch that roster around like I was talking to you about. And we'll go the other way real fast for another 12 minutes. Out here at the launch pad. Principal out here at Rockvale, that's Steve Luker. Director of Schools is Bill Spurlock.
Stork, I got an update on that Blackman-Siegel game. Blackman's up 14-7, and they're still in the first.
Hope to do some playoff games. I think we will. Just got to get somebody to line me up and get me all situated, and we'll hammer them out for you. Bring you all the action. I wonder what that Stewart's Creek game is doing, Sam. That Stewart's Creek Riverdale. Hadn't heard a word out of that. Let's see if I could look on Score Stream and see what we got. It says it's 0-0. Don't know what's going on there. I see Morristown 25, William Blunt. Mo East 25, William Blunt 7. And Christian Brothers and St. Benedict is still scoreless. Mount Pleasant and Forest, it says it's scoreless. Whitehaven and Bartlett is scoreless. And now, it says 14-7 there on Score Stream. Alcoa 56, Austin East, the Hurricane 0. That game in a recipe for disaster, as Fiorella would say. It's over. You see our Score Stream updating down below, but not for sure. I thought you said you had a score on Mount Pleasant Forest. Anyway, Cade Hewitt operating from a shotgun. He's looking, and he lets it go. He completes it. Horton. Incomplete.
I did give you a Mount Pleasant score earlier, but it wasn't from Score Stream.
Okay. Yeah, it still says 0-0 all the way across. Either way, see if you know what Riverdale Stewart Creek is.
I'll see what I can do. Dean Fox says that they're at the end of the first of Friendship and MTCS, and they're tied at 7.
Cade Hewitt from a shotgun, kids. Looking, lets it go. Patterson, no. Gonna get him on pass interference, kids. They're gonna bust him. Lockridge, they got Gabe Lockridge, number 4. Patterson and Dan Payne will make the final decision on this one. We'll just wait for it to work itself out. He wears the white hat tonight. We talked to him before the kickoff. Pass interference against Rockvale. 15 yards, actually half the distance to the goal. But it's going to make it 1st and goal now. No need for that, the 10-yard marker. It's 1st and goal at about the 4. 3.5. Watch a little Momo up, just straight up the middle. If they don't let Cade Hewitt give, they're going to give it to Momo. And that's what they do. Momo's got it. Jordan James, he's going up the middle, and Rockvale stops him, kids. They keep him from going in. That'll be a big moment for you when you remember you stopped Jordan James. You can say, I stopped him. He's on TV now. Number 8, Bryce Harrell was there on the stop for the Rockets as we're just early in the second quarter. 28-0. Patriots, 11:25, 11:24. Clock working on a running play. And it's been all Patriots. They slide Isaiah Horton all the way up to the top of the screen. You see Momo's down here. So your 2 commits. And they hand it off up the middle to Antonio Patterson, and he's not going to get it.
No,
back to the line of scrimmage. So Rockvale balling up out here at the launch pad, not letting Oakland get it. Running play, so the clock will continue to work. On a 3rd down situation, 3rd and 3. And Oakland sporting the black uniforms if you get up real close, they've got kind of almost a charcoal look to them. But anyway, we can see him. Cade Hewitt operating with an eye. And they give it to Jordan James. Jordan James is going to score. Touchdown, Momo. Touchdown, Jordan James. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. As Oakland puts another 6 on the board, and Navy Rogers will come out to dot the I for the PAT. Foglia to hold. And it's right now, it's going to be 34-0. Boom, it's over.
Did a really good job with that high snap, Stork.
Yeah, Foglia. So now it's 35-0. They'll wait for him to put it up. 10:28. And there it is, 10-28, 35-0 Oakland out here at the launch pad. And, Sam, they look like the #1 team in the state.
They do. They're clicking on all cylinders, and that's what you want to see if you're Kevin Creasy getting ready to head into the playoffs.
You know, no penalties, a little bit sloppy on one of the handoffs, but other than that, nothing else. It's just, a little bit anxious, as Ron Adelite always said, probably smelling the blood a little bit, probably smelling that blood.
Stork, I got a score there with MUS up 7-3 over Brentwood Academy in the first.
Okay, MUS, that's out of Memphis. MUS, St. Benedict, and Briarcrest, that's all the ones, Coach McDaniel. And Christian Brothers, they're all over in the Memphis area. Right now, Avery Rogers set to kick off for the Patriots. 35-0 here in the second. We appreciate you joining us on Stork Vision. With 10:28 left, we're under a waning crescent, kids. Fielded at the 5. Now working up to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Runs out of bounds.
Really good blocking on that, Stork. He had a really nice wedge there running up the side. We got an NBA score that's 17-7 in the third quarter over Knox Catholic.
Kid that returned it was number 32, Grayson Smith.
Very strong run by Grayson.
Yeah, he's a class of 2022, so he's out of here. He's a senior. Rick's got a lot of seniors on this squad. They helped start the Rockvale program out of a 5 formation, second man through, and not going to be a whole lot as Oakland's right there to shut it down. 23's in there.
Stork, does Rockvale try to use any short passes like little screens or any sideline passes?
Yeah, they've been known to from time to time. London Smith on the carry, number 22. Boy, Oakland was just up in there quick. They just didn't let him have nothing. Back to London Smith. London looking and wrapped up again quickly. Keeping them honest, Sam. Going to try to, keeping them honest. So we're running it a little bit, but now you're in a third down situation. Now it just says we got to pass it. Number 13, A.J. Bullard in there on the stop, and he was in there on that other one along with number 23. He's been doing damage all night, Jarrell Franklin for the Patriots. Now it brings up a third down situation, and Mayhew's got to get a little bit of leverage and get a first down. He doesn't need a whole lot, just 7 yards. Let's see what he does. Working out of a shotgun, one to the top and one to the bottom. 2 release valves. Ooh, that was close. Boy, it almost became trouble as A.J. Bullard was wanting him bad. 4th down now for the Rockvale Rockets.
Stork, Overton's come back, and they've just scored. They're leading Smyrna now 14-10 with 7:02 till half, according to Cecil Joyce.
4th down, 9:04 left to go here in the first half. It's been all Oakland, 35-0 on the Rockets. Now they're punting again. It's going to give it right back to them. Rockvale Field is held up pretty good. I mean, not that bad. It's always going to be that way in the middle. Just all the work you do on it. Bad snap, Sam. It's on the ground. They're going to cover. Oh, Swain couldn't get it off, and now it's going to be marked at the 30-yard line. That gives Oakland yummy field position.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, finally got a Riverdale score. It's just come in, Stork. They've taken the lead 7-0 with a run by Marcus Lloyd.
That's their bell cow, Sammy. As we fire up the other heater and get ready to go here at Rockvale. 1st and 10 for the Oakland Patriots. They got Jordan James up to the top. Got Hewitt going to work out of a shotgun. Hewitt, 2-step drop. He's looking. He lets it go. Throws it out of bounds, kids. Wanted number 10, Michael Foglia.
Really wasn't a good throw.
No.
He had no chance to really catch that pass at all. I don't know if because of the defender was it.
Ball
close
was
by.
wet. Ball.
Could have been.
Yep.
Just wasn't a catchable ball.
Yep. Ball's on 31 now, and it's 2nd and 10.
8:54 till half, Stork.
Well, gonna operate with Jordan James back here with Cade Hewitt, and got trips down here to the bottom of the screen. Let Jordan James have it. Momo's got it. He's going up the middle. Momo's got 10, 11 yards. He's got the first down, kids, up to the 19. Just that fast, man.
The explosion when he caught the ball and then suddenly went the other direction is just really, you can see why the colleges are really going to love him.
Number 2, Aiden Falcone was there on the stop. Chain gang moves. Boxman resets. Fresh set of 4 given to the Oakland Patriots. Ball's marked under 19. Under a waning crescent moon. Momo lines up right behind Cade Hewitt. And here we go. They give it to Jordan James. Jordan James has got it, kids. He's up, still on his feet. And got about 3 yards.
Good wrap-up tackle there by 40.
Yeah, he sure was. And 40 is going to be Nolan Dunkley.
He did a nice job.
Yep. Remember the rest of his life, I tackled Jordan James, 2nd and 8. Ball's marked on the 17. They send Isaiah Horton to the top. Now got Boogie Patterson in there, number 3, right with Cade Hewitt, working out of a shotgun. They tip and bring 2 down here to the left, making it a strong left. Now Antonio Patterson on a Wildcat. He's got it. Boogie Patterson, 10-5. Touchdown, Boogie. Oh, no, they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 1. He's out of bounds at the 1. Boogie had it and tried to jump into the end zone to count it.
He kind of turned the wrong way. I think that ended up making it, had he turned the other way, the ball would have crossed the plane.
Too much oogie on the boogie, and he didn't get it in. That's what happened. Now we're going to have to 1st and goal now for the Patriots.
Boy, I hope that makes the highlights.
I tell you what. It's the most entertaining show in high school football, I promise you. We're working with Jordan James and Boogie Antonio Patterson in a tight set, kids. A little quarterback sneak right up the middle. Nope, give it to Boogie. Let him have it. Surely to goodness it's touchdown. He's laying across the...
I don't know how it couldn't be.
Did they give it to him?
Yeah.
Now, finally, Dan Payne holds 2 arms in the air. Touchdown. Touchdown, Antonio Patterson. Touchdown, Oakland. And that's 6 more, so that makes it 41. We're just waiting for Avery Rogers to come on and make it 42 with 7:28 left to go here in the first half out at the launch pad. And 42-0 with 7:28 left to go here in the first half. It's been all Oakland. And what's the score? Effort me something out of that Riverdale Sturge Creek.
Just still 7-0 right now, but they're in the second quarter. And Helena is down 21-0.
And they went down there and, probably things not going right. It could be raining, but Richie Busby said no matter what, you're going to have to put your boys on the bus about 3rd round and go to Helena in the play, or go to Mobile in the playoffs, so you might as well get used to going to Mobile.
Yeah, and so far, ScoreStream's not reporting any scores in regards to that Ravenwood game.
Ravenwood is who they got tonight?
Independence.
Indy. Well, I'm not really worried about that game. Don't foresee that doing a whole lot. I'd say Will Hester. He's been pretty hot, kids, on the other side of that bracket. Thank you, Katie Creasy. We appreciate that. Under a waning crescent, kids, here we go. And Avery Rogers set to kick off. Kids, it's been nothing but Oakland Patriots, 42-0 here. We're still in the first half. And Johnny Wanda should be blowing your doors off. Bad catch, but he's got it 15-20. Still on his feet. Oh, did Oakland get it? Yeah, did Oakland get it?
I think Rockvale recovered, but there was a loose ball.
Oh, goodness me. I didn't know what happened there. But anyway, Grayson Smith ended up back with it on a violent run, number 32. And that's where the Rockvale Rockets will start their drive. They really need to get something going.
Stork, at the end of the third quarter, I've gotten an update on that Heritage game, and the Mountaineers are trailing 52-0.
Wow. Somebody's getting beat bad. Tough. Well, working out of an I formation and 2 down here at the bottom of the screen. Mayhew hands it off, bringing it this way, and not a whole lot there. Just wrapped up right at the front of the line. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That NBA Knox Catholic game is heating up. NBA's up 17-10 with 5:38 left till in the third quarter.
Robert Daniel on that last run, making it 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9 now for Rockvale, and now just wanting to really run this clock. It's 42-0, 6:46 left to go in the first half. Mayhew operating out of a shotgun on a 2nd and 9. From the 24, handoff this way, Robert Daniel.
Really did a nice job making that first tackler miss.
4 more yards, and down makes it 3rd down. Mayhew needs to connect probably on a level 2 pass. He needs 6-7 yards to get the fresh set of 4.
We got an Oakland player slow to come up. He may come off, Stork.
Get a little rattled.
33, he is coming off.
Nathan Hepburn. So Hepburn rolls out, and they'll just slide another guy in there.
41 came in his place.
Mayhew pulls it. He's going to keep it himself. 30. Up to the 35.
That's a first down, Stork.
Mayhew got the first down and the fresh set of 4. The chain gang will move, and the box man will reset.
Really glad to see that.
Number 99, Ian Owens, was there on the stop. The junior defensive lineman. Give him a little shout out. I believe that's their first down of the evening, Sam.
I believe you're right, and with 5:44 left till half, like to see them be able to just try to run down and get something on the board.
Well, they send Jacoby King to the top of the screen. He wears number 19. Let's see what Mayhew does. He needs to get it going, and right now be time to take a shot. Just don't get it. Oh, little handoff up the middle, and they're going to get 5 yards. Is that Daniel on that left side just drilling?
Well, hard-earned runs, and they
35.
were really back there fast.
Robert Daniel, he's just trying to muscle forward, kids. He's not scared to get up in there. And tell Oakland, tackle me.
CPA's now leading Davidson 21-0 in the second.
Number 9, Theron Gaines. We haven't called his name all night, but he's just causing all kinds of trouble for the Rockvale offensive line. And he almost got that tackle there.
He did a good job shaking that tackle off. And that's another first down, Stork.
Yep. Imani Ford, number 6, ran it, class of 2022. Rockvale moving the football now. Little confidence, and that's all they needed, Sam.
It really is, and they continue to run, I think, plays that they can execute and execute them well.
Yeah, don't try to get too fancy. If you're running the ball and you're getting a little bit of yardage, keep running it. Mayhew now going to operate all alone by himself. This is looking like a pass play, 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom. His feet rest just on the 35 or 45. Robert Daniel, left side. Robert Daniel's
big
wide
hole.
open.
He may go, Stork.
Robert Daniel, kids. Robert Daniel's going to score.
I don't know. I think he's
They're
at the
going to give it to him.
Oh, nice.
Touchdown, Daniel. Touchdown, Rockvale. Robert
It was really close. I'm really glad he got that touchdown because I don't know if he gets it otherwise. So that's awesome.
Yeah, touchdown, Daniel. Touchdown, Rockvale. They'll go for the PAT.
Oh, nice. Nice play, Stork. If they run this way, they run right into the defender, and he ran away from him and scored. It was really a nice play.
Eben Brazier on to kick the PAT for the Rockets. They get on the board with 4:12 left to go here in the first half. And they knew it was an uphill battle. Go against the number 1 team in the state, top 10, 10th ranked team in the nation is Oakland Patriots. rolled into the top 10 earlier this week. Boom.
Nice.
That gives it 42-7.
Really nice kick.
4:12 left to go here in the first half. Your sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. It all starts with him, MurfreesboroHomesOnline.com. And we appreciate you joining us under this waning crescent moon. And Judy the Beauty's just doing a wonderful job tonight. Rain is kind of held off. A little chilly up here on top of Rockvale, but we got the heat going and we're all in.
I got a score for you on that. Whitehaven Bartlett is they're in the second quarter, and Whitehaven's up 14-0.
Iron sharpening iron. That's all Rodney Salisbury talks about, and that's how he gets better. And they have gotten better. Beware of Whitehaven. They're on the other side of that bracket. So, Sam, how your top two teams from Williamson County over there, probably Ravenwood and Summit, and then they're going to have to. They're going to play Memphis Schools out of the first gate. So. Really hard uphill battle out of that other side of the bracket in the 6A. And of course, here we're going to take on the likes of the Lebanons and the Shelbyvilles and some of them. And so hoping if we can get away with our wins and maybe round two and maybe all Rutherford County. But right now we're back underway at the launch pad. Rockvale's just scored.
Got to tackle him here.
And they do. They tackle him right there at the 30-yard line.
Really, defense needs to come out and hold them till half, Stork. It's 4 minutes. Just 4 minutes. You got to ask your team, just let's hold them and let's go into halftime and regroup.
Eric Taylor on the return, y'all. Here's number 5. Number 40, Nolan Dunkley was there on the stop for the Rockets. Patriots, 1st and 10. Like Sam said, going to operate from the 30 at about 4:06, which is a tall order to hold the Patriots from a score with 4 minutes, but let's see what they can do. We're going to operate with Cade Hewitt from a shotgun. Hewitt hands it off. Right up the middle, kids. Antonio Patterson, he's going to get 6 yards that fast. And the tackle was made by number 79, or Landon Anderson, number 78. Let's give it to him. And a second down. He got 8 yards out of that, so now it's 2nd and 2. And one more defender, and he's gone, and so it's just
you need to get another defender up there up high. There we go.
2 at the top. Hewitt rolling to the far side of the field. He lets it go.
Oh!
Almost intercepted, kids. He had it, and that was number 26. He wanted Dante Campbell.
I'm not really sure why he didn't stop and set and throw because it didn't really even get there. And he's throwing on the run. So
you're throwing off your back foot when you don't get your feet set,
he
Sam.
Had no pressure.
Recipe for disaster. You got to get those feet set.
That was they got lucky there.
Yep, you got to get your feet set. If you always watch Sonny Gray, man, he'd stop at the last second. He may get murdered, but man, he got those feet set because you can't throw it unless you're set. So Patterson going to be to the right of Cade Hewitt. They're in a tight set. Horton down here at the bottom. Boogie going to get wrapped up, so what's going to happen to Boogie?
The fans are getting into it, Stork. They're really rattling the bleachers for the defense. I like it.
They're not going to just come out here and lay down on the ground. Tackle made by number 78 for the Rockvale Rockets, Landon Anderson. They're not going to give it to him. 3 minutes left to go here in the third. It's 42-7, or in the first half, 42-7, losing my noodle.
It's 4th and 1.
And on the 39. 4th and 1 on the 39. 42-7. 2:46 left to go in the first half. Here we go. Cade Hewitt from a shotgun. Send Patterson in motion. Hewitt going to run right up the middle. He's going to get the first down 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown Cade Hewitt. Touchdown Oakland Patriots.
He slipped that one tackle, Stork, and there was just nobody there left.
Well, they all went with Patterson because they thought he was going to get the ball, and he fooled them. He just took off and went right up the left side and scored. PAT attempt in order. Foglia to hold. Rogers to kick. As they come out. appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. And Dwayne Alexander, glad you're watching Stork Vision, head coach of Tennessee Tech. Watching tonight. Glad you're enjoying the broadcast, sir. The splits of uprights.
And Stork, the rain's held off. It
is
been
held
good.
off, and I'm glad we could give the Tennessee Tech head coach Dwayne Alexander that feed tonight as we're giving Johnny and Wanda that feed and blowing their doors out. Anna Ray and Wells are watching. Got a lot of people watching. Hey, if you're watching Stork Vision, send me a direct message, and we'll call your name out on the broadcast, just like they did on the radio years ago. It's real simple. You don't even have to wait. Just send me a text, direct message.
Now,
it's a
if
done
I
deal.
send you a direct message, will
We're not
you
doing
say my name?
Yeah, I'll say your name, and then, you send me a message, and we'll send each other a message. And then,
We'll just say each other's name.
yeah. That's how it'll work here at the lunch pad.
I'll send some cryptic message like, "Where are you?"
I'm at the launch pad.
And I'll say, "I'm at the launch pad too."
Yeah. All right, Roger's set to kick. Fun and games is over as we get back underway. Like we said, the score is 49-7. 2:30 left. 10, 15, 20, about 21, 22 yard where he got it returned. Horton was there on the stop. And that's where the Rockvale Rockets will start their drive. And they're going to get the ball coming out the second half, Sam. So, Rick Rice is going to go in and, probably tell them, hey, man, I know they're a good team, but don't lay down. Go out there and fight them.
They just need to go back to what they just did.
Yeah. You just keep running that play. They're going to sniff it out. But, yeah, some variations. Either way, Mayhew operating from a shotgun, 2 at the bottom. Handoff this way, Robert Daniel. Daniel going to hold that ball tight and get maybe a yard.
He kind of turned right back into the crowd. I'd like to have seen him come more toward us there, Stork.
Second and 7, but the clock's going to start working against them, kids.
Well, I got a final out of Alcoa, and the final was 64-0.
Gary's worried about him, y'all. He's worried about them going into the playoffs. 1:53 left to go in the first half. 49-7, and Mayhew operates from a shotgun. Hands off to Robert Daniel on the left side. Robert Daniel gets a few more, kids. It's going to be third down, about 3rd and 2. Wait till he gets marked. Yeah, 3rd and 2.
That was a really good play. It was a quick hitter, and really he got down the field quickly, I think, before Oakland realized where he was.
Boy, Mo East just putting it on William Blunt, 25-7, Sam. And so is UMS Wright, 24-0 on Helena. Helena with no answer. In that second half, they've always talked about the second half team. They're going to really have to turn it on. Robert Daniels got the ball now and trying to get a first down, Sam, and he's going to get it.
Yep.
He's going to get it, and he's going to work just up to about the 36.5. Chain gang moves, a box man resets, but Sam, he's working against the clock. It's a $1:05 left to go here in the first half. They're going to have to do something and not operate slow. They're going to send Thippelthong to the top.
Got to be careful, just don't turn it over.
Well, you don't want to throw an interception.
Right.
That's first and 10. So you're going to have to try a couple of shots here and get half of it at least if you're going to try to score. Mayhew's, that's what they're going to do. Mayhew looking. He's looking. Lets it go.
He just threw it away. The
Yep.
defender was running up. That was a smart move.
Yep.
And he paid for it. They're helping him back up. He took a shot.
Dan Payne making sure he can count to 10.
I tell you what, he took a not sure he knows
took a
where
lick.
he is right now.
I didn't see it. I followed the ball.
The men he let go of it, they
gave it to him.
They gave it to him.
Well, it's football. It's a man-on-man combat sport. Okay, kids, 40 ticks left, 49-7. It's all Oakland. But Rockvale going to try to do something here on a 2nd and 10 and got trips to the top. Mayhew. Little screen pass, Sam. You was asking about it, and there it is, and it's not a good play at this point.
I don't like passes that just go from one side of the field to the other.
Yep.
I like a screen pass that's going north and south. Even in college, I don't like that.
Okay, Jarrell Franklin, number 23, was there to wrap it up really quickly. And that clock is continuing to work. And going to end up 15, 14, 49 to 7. Going to have time for one play.
I don't think they'll hike it.
You got to, Sam. Surely you wouldn't let it go. All right, going to give it this way. Is that Robert Daniel? Robert Daniel's not going anywhere. Oh, just threw him to the ground. Theron Gaines just threw Robert Daniel straight to the ground. Just a manhandled him. It's the end of the first half, kids. Your score, Oakland Patriots 49, Rockvale Rockets 7. When we start the second half, kids, it's going to be a spinning clock. We're going to be out of here pretty quick. Guy wears white has Dan Payne. Lady operating the cameras, Judy the Beauty. My color guy tonight is Sam Montgomery. My name's Stork Montgomery. I run this contraption. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Going to take a little break. We're going to come back, and we're going to give you a quick 24 minutes, and we're going to get out of here, and we're going to end Week 11, Game 10 of Stork Vision. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Here we are at the lunch pad and getting ready for the second half. And Sam, it's been all Oakland as they're on top. 41 seconds left to go before we get back underway, and they're just now starting as Oakland gets their way back out after the Rockvale Rockets did their halftime performance. And on top, 49-7, it's been just all Oakland.
It really has, and it's been very impressive, and you see why they're ranked the way they are today.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't made a mistake. I don't think they've had a penalty called on them. Every time they've touched the ball, they've scored, so they've done just what Kevin Creasy wants them to do.
And they don't let you focus on one person.
No, they sure
They don't have like one bell cow that you lock in on.
Judy the Beauty getting a picture of us as we're broadcasting here. And, Sam, you got some scores, roll through them, and now you've gotten away from the screen. Now you're struggling, son.
Yeah,
Take it.
Morristown East is up on the William Blunt 25-15 in the third quarter.
Still a chance.
Mount Pleasant's at the half with Forest and down 7-0.
Kid hanging on.
That Riverdale scores at the half, and they're up on Stewart's Creek 7-0. Whitehaven is up on Bartlett at the half at 14-0. And Helena is at the half, and they're trailing UMS, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And they're down 24-0. And then you've got Blackman and Siegel. Blackman is leading 20-7 in the second quarter, and still no reported score on the Independence Ravenwood game.
And then in a final already reported, Alcoa Tornadoes just beat Austin East into the ground 64-0. As Gary was worried about the Alcoa Tornadoes not being able to be ready for playoff action, and Sam, they're ready to go at 64-0. They've rolled through everybody, and Jimmy Maynard lost to him 41-7 and earlier in the season. And I asked him on Inside the Headset, "Are they ready?" He said they're clicking, and he thinks they'll go all the way and win a gold ball. Well, Dan Payne wears the white hat. He's controlled this game. And, Sam, the only thing that's different about this, it's going to go real fast. I mean, the minute that they put the ball in play, and Rockvale's going to get the ball at the start of the second half, but we're going to be in a rolling clock as we've already mentioned, the scores at 49-7. This is Week 11, Game 10 here in Rutherford County. We're still in Region Ball, Region 4. And we'll be in playoffs next week. Now we're going to lay it out to you. Oakland and Riverdale will both host next Friday night. And so they'll be at home. The two that are on the road that we have the most concern with, Rockvale will travel to Shelbyville. They'll play them. And then Stewart's Creek is going to have to go to Lebanon. I don't think Coach Kreisky or Coach Creasy will have much trouble with their first opponent. I mean, they're playing the 3 and the 4. And that's just the way the playoffs run here in the state of Tennessee. It'll once we start, it'll take 5 to win it all, and we'll follow them all the way up through Week 3. And then I'll let them go as they get ready for Week 4. And we will have somebody go. We know we'll have somebody go the day after Thanksgiving. We just don't know which one of us it's going to be. What you got, Cowboy?
I've got MBA ended up beating that Knox Catholic 17-10, and MBA locked up the number 2 seed in the East.
Yeah, and so that's what I was telling you. At Knox Catholic, they were the second score, so they traveled all the way to Knoxville, Montgomery Bell Academy, part of the private school league and everything, as Oakland finishing up their stretching as we get ready to go back to work here at the lunch pad. Principal out here at Rockvale, that's Steve Luker. We appreciate Mr. Luker letting us come out and broadcast. And most of all, we appreciate the director of schools, Mr. Bill Spurlock. He's always been behind Historic Vision. He supported us, and we just want to do a good job and try to get these kids out here and get them promoted in our county, in our community, and give you our brand of football. We feel like it's a great brand. I've been working on it for about 21 years, and I just love it here in the county, love the community, and I love all the commitment we have.
I do have some other scores.
Well, let them go. Don't hold back.
White House Heritage 14. White House. These are all at the half. DCA up 7-0 over Nashville Christian. East Nashville 28, Smith County 0. Marshall County 9. Greenbrier 0, Tullahoma 49, Glencliff 0, Summit 35, Franklin 0.
Yeah, see Summit, they're going to be one of the top seeds over there, them and Ravenwood.
MTCS 14, Friendship 0, Forrest.
Is that where Cecil is? No, he's out at Eagleville. Yeah, he's at the Eagleville game.
He was at the Smyrna game.
He was?
Yeah.
Is he at Smyrna? But he was
Yeah.
reporting Eagleville. Go ahead.
MTCS 14, Friendship 0. Forest 14, Mount Pleasant 0. And Lebanon 28 and Warren County 0.
Yeah, see, Lebanon's going to win that. They're going to be the number 1 seed on that other side, and Stewart's Creek will have to go through them. Avery Rogers set to kick off here at the launch pad. We're getting ready to get back underway. As I said before, Oakland's on top, 49-7. Broadcast is sponsored tonight by John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, selling a home, or building a home, it all starts with John as we're underway in the second half. And going to be fielded right at the 5. Works up to the 10, the 15. Working up to the 20, working up to the 25, 30, up to the 35, up to the 40, and Sam a nice run back as he's slammed down at the 41.
I don't think you could ask for a better run.
Yeah. Number 31 was there on the stop for the Patriots, and let's get back underway, kids, as I got a roster in my hand, and that's Chase Lilly. Rockets will start off right there. They've been running with Mayhew as the quarterback. It'll be 1st and 10 as he trots out, number 3. Young quarterback, he'll run with the class of 2023. And we're going to run with trips down here, 1st and 10. Really like to put a score on the board. You sure don't want to give it back to Oakland. We're in a spinning clock right now. Clock will not stop. Handoff, Robert Burns, left side. Burns working, going to get 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and about 8.
Well, the one thing I like about that formation, Stork, is they can't just load up the box.
Right. He's going to spread the field, and, you think pass and then hand it off to Robert Burns on that left side. And Rick Rice just trying to stretch it now, Sam. Twins down here and going to operate with a twin gun set. Hand off this side. That's Robert Burns, kids.
That's a 1st down.
Yeah, Robert is still on his feet. And he's going to get up to about the 44 of the Oakland Patriots. Nice run for Robert Burns. Chain gang moves. Boxman resets to 1.
He's a really hard runner.
What? Robert Daniels, sorry. I don't know why I got on Burns. Robert Daniels, excuse me.
I got a final on that. Farragut beat Barrett 17-14.
There you go. From a shotgun, it's Mayhew. And Robert Daniels just to the left of him. Going to give it back to him. Daniels working again. He wants it bad. 5-6 yards, kids, as he moves forward with the football. And number 96 for the Patriots gets up off the bottom. Let's give him a little shout out. That's going to be Rogers. The 2nd down, 2nd and 5 now for Rockvale as they move the ball into Oakland territory. We're in a spinning clock, 9:27 left to go in the 3rd. It's 49-7. It's been all Oakland. Rockvale did get on the board from a shotgun.
I think he got it.
It's going to be close, Sam. They let Amani Ford, number 6, have it. He ran on the left side. And they're motioning him. Chain gang moves. Boxman resets. Mayhew gets a fresh set of 4s. Rockvale Rockets on a roll.
Stork, that Blackman game's gone to half, and Blackman's up 20-7.
Okay. Mayhew. And they're going to send Thippabong to the top of the screen. He wears number 0. Going to work out of an old-fashioned eye. Handoff, 2nd man through. And just keeping them honest, Sam, they really haven't put the ball in the air. Been working on the ground. Number 31 there on the stop, Chase Lilly.
Well,
they went with Smith on the run, and now we got a kid down.
6.
Yeah, it's going to be Amani Ford, number 6. He's on the turf. You see Rick Rice walking out there, the head coach of the Rockvale Rockets, TOA Medical out there, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. Got some of the best medical people here in the county, I got to tell you.
I sure hope he's okay.
They're going to get him up. Looks like an ankle, kids. Monty Ford coming off. Where's number 6? He's got to come out, so I don't know what he's doing. He's going back. You got to come out. You can't stay. Yeah, when you go down, yeah, you're out. They'll replace him. Broken-hearted, wants to keep playing. He's not scared, and I like that.
I like that too.
Sten Thepavong to the top, still working out of that old-fashioned eye. Mayhew, and a single at the bottom. Second down, and now we got a whistle. Probably somebody dropped in that neutral zone, Sam. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. I'll wait. Or go call timeout.
I believe it is timeout.
Timeout. Oakland, they want to think about it.
Interesting.
So gives me a chance to talk about my sponsor. That's John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. If you're buying a home, selling a home, or building a home, it all starts with John. MurfreesboroHomesOnline.com. Got some scores?
I got Cecil Joyce from the desk of him. He's saying that Overton's now leading Smyrna at the half 14-0. 14-10.
Yeah,
14-10.
and people have said Overton is back. And I guess they are. They are beating the Bulldogs.
Also have that just under, well, this was 34 minutes ago, maybe an old score, that Riverdale still up 7-0 with 4 minutes till the half.
No, it's halftime. You
Okay.
just told me a while ago it was halftime. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's an old tweet. 2nd and 8. And going to work with an old-fashioned eye. Mayhew. One to the top, one to the bottom. Handoff, second man through. Going to give it to Smith. Smith's going to get the first down, you all.
Great play.
Yep. London Smith.
And they seem to have had a lot of success with that type of play tonight, Stuart.
Run away from them, try to get a few yards. That's what they're doing.
And it's worked. If they're trying, when they try to run up the middle, they've just not been successful.
It's not keeping them honest at all, Sam. Just try. You need to spread the field if you're going to try to get up on field on Oakland. 1st and 10 now. Thepavong to the top. Still staying in the I formation. It's what's been successful. They've been running the football, have not put it in the air. Mayhew, one at the bottom. Fakes it. Now we're on a play action. He's going to try to sling it. Completes it, but not a whole lot of yak after. He completed it to number 40, Nolan Dunkley, class of 2023. So he's a junior. And 2nd and 6.
They're on the 23, it says, with 7 minutes to
Well, we're still in that spinning clock, Sam, with 6:58, 49-7. I mean, they hadn't done anything or a reason to stop it. They operate with London Smith just to the left. They let London have it. London looking for a seam or a gap, and he's found it. 10, 5. He's going in the end zone. Touchdown, London Smith. Touchdown, Rockvale Rockets. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. The principal is Steve Luker. And the director of schools is Bill Spurlock. On the field is Evan Brazier to kick the PAT.
Really good blocking to get him freed up that, broke through the secondary to get that touchdown.
Good vision by London Smith as he finds end zone for the Rockvale Rockets. Untimed down here, kids. Swain to hold. And Evan Brazier getting a chance to dot the I. He's done real well. Rick Rice worked on special teams all year, and it's showing now as they're on the board. That's going to make it 49-14 with 6:38 left to go in the third as Judy the Beauty swings the camera, and it's raining again here at Rockvale out at the launch pad as we're in the tent.
I got a final with Halls beating Heritage 58-0.
As the rain comes down, but thank goodness we're dry right now.
I do have an update on that. They're in the fourth quarter, and Independence is leading Ravenwood 3-0.
Okay. Should be a little bit better of a game, but I would have thought that I thought as hot as Will Hester is and surprised by Indy, but that's Scott Blades, and he's giving them a heck of a battle.
Whitehaven's up on Bartlett 20-0 in the third quarter. And they're in the fourth quarter, and Morristown East is up on William Blount 25-15.
Yeah, that score hadn't moved much from the third, Sam. So moved from the third to the fourth. It was 25-15 in the third. Now it's still 25-15, so no movement on that one.
So what do you think the rain will now affect Oakland's offensive attack, or they'll just continue to run it?
They got, I heard they just had Khalil James back there, so they're operating with some of their secondary guys. And now got a return going. And he's running like a wild man. Nice return. And it's going to be returned by number 20 for the Patriots, Mason Bell. Nice return by him. The kick didn't get back to the two tailbacks as Khalil James was back there. We'll see if we get to see a little bit of him. Good little running back. He can do a lot of damage. Let's pay attention, see who our quarterback is. We switch quarterbacks, kids. I think it's number 18, and that's going to be that's 18. That's Levinsky. Sorry. Levinsky's now the quarterback, and they hand off. And who did we go with? Hold on. It looks like Khalil James.
Really good defense by the Rockets there.
So we're going to operate with Levinsky. And number 8, Khalil James is the tailback. Levinsky. Back to Khalil James. Khalil James up the middle, and they're trying to stop him. And boy, they drag him to the ground. Number 16 was there. Query. And now it's third down. Going to be 3rd and 5. So he gets forward progression. Sim Foglia to the top. Michael Foglia, the guy that's been holding the football all night. Levinsky from a shotgun. Levinsky fakes it. Play action. He's rolling to the right. Levinsky lets it go, and he completes it to number 15, Marcus Bullard. But it's not going to be enough as they defend it, and now it's going to come up to a 4th down situation. Looks like Creasy sending the punt team out.
Well, that'll be interesting to see how that does in the rain. I got a Grayson County score. They're tied up with Hart County with 8:04 in the third.
Actually, it's 3rd down now. Now we're moving to a Wildcat formation. Looks like we got there. No, we're in a punt. We're in 3rd down on a punt. I thought it was 4th.
It should be 4th.
Yeah.
The scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I thought I was keeping up with it.
No, that was definitely 4th down.
I think so, too. All right, 1st and 10, Rockvale, as they held the Patriots, and that was a good hold, but it doesn't make any difference. It's a spinning clock, Sam. 49-14, 3:36 in the pouring down rain out here at the launch pad.
Yeah, the rain is really coming down now.
Judy the Beauty doing a wonderful job. I just hope it lets up so we can pack up. I'm not really worried about it right now until we got to pack up.
I agree. Tom Krager says that DCA is now leading Nashville Christian 7-3 with 3:18 left.
Tom Krager's nothing but a bag of wind. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. We got to give him a hard time. London Smith on the carry. They work up to the 25. We'll see if he's out there. See if he's listening to Stork Vision. He'll text us right off. 2nd and 7. Ball going to be marked just on the 26. Appreciate you joining us on Stork Vision. Hopefully we've entertained you tonight as we've been out here at the launch pad. On week 11, game 10, we go into playoffs next Friday night, kids. We may be out. We just got to see if Matthew Gillespie wants us out. One to the top, one at the bottom on a split gun. Handoff. Oh. And a nice run.
I think he may have gotten the first.
It looks like they gave it to number 40, Nolan Dunkley. It's going to be close, Sam. Well, it is 1st down. Fresh set of 4 given to the Rockvale Rockets.
Really good hard run.
Yeah, and the ball's worked up to about the 34-yard line and sits in the mud. as it pours the rain.
Stork, Cecil Joyce says Smyrna is now taking the lead back at 17-14 with 8:37 in the third.
Rockvale putting up a fight in the spinning clock out here at the launch pad. 153, 49-14. Mayhew will operate up under the center with an old-fashioned eye. Hands off to London Smith on the left side. London's on his feet. He's got 7 yards, kids, and he's going to be at a 2nd and 2. Yummy field position as he runs the football. 134, 49-14. And Sam's asking for the towel. As the rain is now hitting the camera, we're trying to keep everything dry. Mayhew going to operate on the far hash, kids. Twins to the top, one to the bottom, single back. Hand off to that single back. He's still on his feet. Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it now. They're going to give him forward progression. It's Nolan Dunkley, number 40.
I really love the hard running of the Rockets.
We're under a minute here in the third quarter, kids, on a spinning clock. 49-14 out here at the launch pad. 1st and 10, Rockvale. Told you to move quick on a spinning clock. Mayhew operating from a shotgun. The rain dancing in his eyes. He takes it and hands it off on the left side to London Smith. They're going to get about a yard. 22 ticks left. 2nd and 8. Rick not putting the ball in the air, just keeping it on the ground. We're down to 10 ticks here in the third quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the last play that was just ran, and we're headed to the fourth. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Principal here at Rockvale, Steve Luker. Director of Schools is Bill Spurlock. And this is Region 4, 6A action. Sam's drying everything off to give you one more good quarter of good football. And hopefully Johnny and Wanda were blowing you out of your couch. As we sit here in the rain out at the I guess we're out here at the southwest part of Rutherford County. Judy the Beauty trying to get out of the rain as we back the camera up just a little bit. We're readjusting. It's pouring.
Yeah, it's really coming down now.
It's coming down. All the equipment is currently dry. So it's all laying here in the floor as a contraption. Dry.
And it's dripping off the top of that, top of the tent.
Well, as long as it stays dry on the floor, we'll be okay.
Yep.
We'll be able to pack this stuff up and get out of here. Just got to be easy. And the tent will be the only thing that we get wet with. But here we go, kids. So on the snap, we'll start the clock and we'll roll into the final 12 minutes out here at Rockvale in the pouring down rain. Handoff, bad snap, and now it's all in, but Mayhew's got it. They're trying to pull the ball out. I don't know what happened there. Dan Payne running up.
Boy, lucky he did not lose that ball.
Yes. Rick's been pretty protective of it, kids. He hadn't put it in the air, even though it is a spinning clock. He's just not going to give it back to Oakland if he can keep from it. But, boy, he's in a third down situation here. Going to have to put it in the air, Sam. And Mayhew knows it. In the rain, need a first down to keep this drive alive. Going to line up twins. Mayhew, hand it off. He's coming this way. Just not going to be there, Sam. They went with 21, Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, that's not going to get you a first down.
Well, he's a sophomore and he's trying to run against the number 1 team in the state, number 10 team in the nation, and just not getting anywhere.
I'm not clear why they're not bringing out the punter.
49-14, 10:57 left to go in this contest. Judy the Beauty just doing a wonderful job. You need this towel, it's right here on my leg if you need it.
They're going for it on fourth down.
You just don't have a whole lot to lose, Sam. You've got more to gain if you get it. Mayhew from a shotgun. You know he's going to throw it. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. He just needs a little time. Let's see what happens. He's going to run it, throws it.
Oh.
He wanted 21, Sam, and it was there. Just Terrence Crawford.
Just a little bit behind him, but he got his hands on it and really should have caught it.
Yep. Ball turned over on downs.
If he catches that and turns, he's got a lot of green grass in
Had
front
a little
of him.
bit of yak, didn't he, Sam? 10-12,
really
and the
did.
clock is moving here in the fourth. 49-14. Oakland's now got the ball. Let's see who they run as the quarterback. They're running some of their backups in. We want to try to get these kids' names in and work it here. We're going to run with 16 now. So 16.
Late man coming on the field.
So Silas
Back
Teal,
off.
he hands off. And it's not there. They handed it off to number 38 of the Patriots, King.
Rockets got lucky there, Stork. They had 21 running onto the field, and then they jerked him back. He got off just in time.
So Silas Teal going to run the offense for the Patriots. No, we got back with Levinsky, number 19. So Levinsky running the offense, number 19. Hands off to number 20. Boy, he's wrapped up quick, kids. 21 was right there. They handed off to Mason Bell, but Terrence Crawford was there to stop it. Number 21. Third down situation. We're in a spinning clock here with 9:02 left to go in the ball game. 49-14. Take it away, Sam. What you got?
I got Ravendale has scored.
No, Riverdale.
Riverdale has scored on Stewart's Creek, and they're in the third. It's 14-0.
You need a drink. Here we go. One to the top. Discombobulated play. He's going to let it go. And
wow. Good
Silas
defense.
Teal, it was a broken play.
I mean, he
wanted
so
Marcus
far to
Bullard.
knock that down.
Marcus Bullard.
That was really impressive by the safety.
Okay. It's fourth down. 4th and 15. 8 minutes left to go in the ball game. Rain pouring. Zoom in, Judy. Let me see who the quarterback is. Get in there tight. Stop. They jumped. They sure did. 19, Levinsky went up there, did a hard count, so that got them 5 yards. They're going to move forward on a fourth down situation. Levinsky got them to jump. Clock is still spinning, 7:39, 49-14. It's been all Oakland. Left to go in the ball game. So it's 4th and 10, so let's see Levinsky does. He's got C.J. Puckett working as a tailback. Two-step drop. Levinsky's looking. Levinsky running for his life. Levinsky throws it. No good. Ball turned over on downs. It's Rockvale's ball, Sam. So now you want to score if you're Rockvale.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Go run them, son. Go with it.
All right, I got Helena is down in the third quarter to UMS 30-0. Whitehaven is up on Bartlett 27-0. Just gave you that Riverdale score over Stewart's Creek 14-0. Independence still showing 3-0 in the fourth. And Morristown East and William Blount still showing 25-15. And then Mount Pleasant, that's a final against Forest. They lost 14-0.
Mayhew's your quarterback, kids, out of an old-fashioned eye. Clock is working. Going to hand it off. Looks like Grayson Smith to me. Won't know till he comes out of the pile. But Oakland's got the football, kids. He'd put it on the ground. 34 ended up with it. I don't know what happened there, Sam, but Xavier Minor ended up with it.
I can only assume they decided he had forward progress stop before he lost it.
Second down, 2nd and 5. Clock continues to work. 5:56 left to go in the ball game. It's 49-14. It's been all Oakland, kids. Week 11, game 10. And this is Region 4, 6A football action. We're in the playoffs next week, kids, as we start the season over.
Oh, good run.
Yes, it is, and that's number 40 for the Nolan Dunkley as he works up to the 30-yard line, Sam.
A really nice run. He got a good haul, and he cut up, and he got that first down, Stork.
Chain gang moves, boxman will reset. Going to put the ball on the 31-yard line. Need another good running play out of Rick Rice to keep this Rockvale Rocket Club moving. 5:12 left to go in the ball game. He's got plenty of time. You definitely want to try to score, but you don't want to give the ball back to Oakland because all they've done is just take it and run it down into the end zone. I mean, Antonio Patterson scored. Isaiah Horton scored. Cade Hewitt scored. It's been a scoring machine for the Patriots. Mayhew from a shotgun. Nice little run here. Sammy's going to get a first down. Terrence Crawford, kids. He got like 12, 14 yards on that run.
That quick handoff right off the bat there, Stork, before the big defenders can get back there has been so effective.
Looks like Kevin's got some of his backups in. I see Horton out, and I see this is the blue group. So Rockvale now running against the second, what they call the blue group of Oakland. We hope you have enjoyed this broadcast tonight. It's been quite entertaining. It's 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Oakland's been on top, 49-14. Our sponsor tonight is Sean Jones Real Estate. That lady operating the camera, making it all smooth, that's Judy the Beauty. Sam's been right here with me, bringing me all the scores and handling the color. Handoff, bringing it this way. That's Crawford.
They snuffed that one out that time, Stork.
Or Dunkley, Nolan Dunkley, excuse me, number 40. They've gone with him and Crawford, but Dunkley's done really well tonight. Number 40, he's ran the ball well. Give him his kudos. He's not scared, and he can't be if you're going to run the football.
No, and it looks like the rain's let up just a little bit, Stork. It's not coming down quite as much when I look up at the lights.
Yeah, well, that makes me happy because we're going to be packing this equipment up here real soon. So Mayhew's going to operate right up underneath the center with a tight I formation. They hand off. And that's London Smith, number 22. And Sam, Rick's just using that clock as we're down to about the 3-minute mark. 49-14. It's been all Oakland. Rockvale just trying to score here to finish the game. It's 3rd and 11. And they've really, how they've moved the ball, it's been on a 3rd and long, 4th and long. It's been blowing air just at the last second back into the rocket to keep it up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
London Smith is right with Mayhew, and they let him have it. London's 20, 25, and he slips, Sam. And I don't know how close it's going to be, but he got 7 yards.
He's got way too far to go.
Well, you're Rockvale, you're going for it if it's 4th.
Yeah, I think they got about 5 or 6 to go, but he slipped.
Yes, right at the last second. That's a good call, Sam. Let's call it 4th and 5. Rockvale really needs this one as we have reached the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. You really need to dial it up. Swing him to the left, swing him to the right. Got to fool the defense and try to get a running play for 5 yards. That's where they've been successful. In a gun with twin backs, one to the top, one to the bottom. They're going to hand off to Dunkley. Dunkley's going to get it, kids.
Nice.
Dunkley's going in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockvale, touchdown, Dunkley.
Well done, Stork. I really thought they were going to throw a fade to this tall receiver, and that was a well-designed play.
Nolan Dunkley, Rockvale has lived off fumes this drive, but puts it into the end zone.
They did exactly what they had to do.
Yeah, 1:35, Sam, left to go in the ball game. That puts 49, and that'll put 6 on it, so it's 49-20 right now.
Really slow to put that score up.
Well,
on the
that's
board.
the way they like to do it out here at Rockvale.
Oh, okay.
They're just doing that to you. I don't mean to do that, Sam, but that's just Rockvale. Evan Brazier set to kick, and he's going to get that PAT as Rick Rice worked on that special teams all year. It's paying off right now. 49, wait, they're going to put it up. It's 49-21. There it is. 1:35 left to go in the ball game. Judy the Beauty doing a great job tonight. We appreciate you joining us. You can see the rain in the parking lot. The blacktop's wet. And it stopped, had it? Or it's just coming? Or no, I still see it.
Not much, though. Not as much as it was. It's still spitting, but not as bad as it was there at one point.
It'll make for a great teardown here at Rockvale. That's all it's going to make, as we'll try to get out of here. I can't thank my sponsor enough. He's been with me all season. I thought I was going to lose him during the Riverdale game, or no, it was the the Blackman game, about game 4, as he was on me. But we've pulled this thing off so far, and we're keeping it alive, and hopefully we're bringing you a good picture tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us. It's a community effort to keep this thing going, and the patience everybody has with us. We started this in 2016. We've been doing it, and I think we're here. We're here for good, as long as I want it. Here we go.
Oh, what a kick.
And it's going in the end zone, going to start at the 20, Sam. And I don't know what Oakland's going to do here, but it's going to be a $135. Let's see who they send in as the quarterback. And these kids are just getting some playing time right now, so they're enjoying it, and why not?
I think that was the best kick they've had all night, Stork. They really fooled the Oakland receiving team, because he really got his foot into that one.
Silas Teal's going to operate the offense for the Patriots for this last minute and 35 seconds. He'll operate with a single back. And Teal trying to get them all lined up. 83, you can tell he's young and just excited to be in the game. Silas Teal.
Oh.
High snap, and boy, Teal covers it up just about the 4.
Wow.
We're in a rolling clock. 1:24 left to go in the ball game.
I got a Ravenwood update. They're leading Independence 20-3 in the 4th.
Boy, this got to make Rockvale happy. Just not enough time, and they're just begging Oakland to snap it. Minute 9, 49-21, minute 7, minute 6, minute 4. Okay, so Oakland and Silas Teal as the quarterback. No, who we running with? Going to pass it, complete it. 5, 10, 15. And that's number 25. Let's get his name. T.T. Hill. Number
Flag.
20.
We have a flag on the play, Stork, over there around the quarterback.
Well, it's going to stop the clock with 40 seconds and left to go in the ball game. Personal foul. Woo, called against Oakland. That'll leave a mark, kid.
I'm not really sure what happened. I looked up and the ref threw the
Boy,
flag.
I mean, Dan Payne slapped it on somebody. Kevin won't like that, your backups, and somebody's getting a 15-yard personal foul. Be half the distance to the goal. Let's see where. Well, hold on.
They got to move the ball back.
Yeah, they've got to count this off. I believe it was an untimed down, Sam, on the 15er. Well, that's going to put it at the 9 with 40 ticks left. Let's go to work. So the clock will start. 39 seconds. They're coming to the line. This will probably be the last play of the game. Appreciate everybody joining us on the broadcast tonight. Here we go. From a shotgun, handoff, left side, and tackle going to be all wrapped up right there. 21 ticks left. I don't know if they'll get lined up and get one more off. 17, 16. Kevin's probably telling them that's it. All right, we're running a few on. 11, running a few off. 9, 8. We're not going to get this off. No. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great broadcast. We appreciate you joining us. 2 ticks left, and this is going to be the ball game. That's it. Your final score, Judy. Go ahead, go to the middle of the field. 49-21 as Oakland comes out on top. Once again, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight on Stork Vision.
Thanks for letting me join you.
Hey, well, we appreciate you coming down. The winning coach on the other side of the Oakland Patriots, of course, that's Kevin Creasy. Coach of the Rockvale Rockets, that's Rick Rice. Principal out here at Rockvale. That's Steve Luker. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. The Director of Schools, Mr. Bill Spurlock, and we appreciate you, Mr. Spurlock, and all you do. Next week, kids, we'll be into the playoffs. We are not for sure if we'll be broadcasting or where we'll be, but we will be back on the air soon, and that should be for round 2. We know we're going to be out and about on round 2, and that'll be, we'll just have to see how it all works out, but we got a pretty good idea, but let's just wait and see. Until then, stay safe and be careful out there on Halloween, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.